Hey there, and welcome, to the Call to Cinema. And I guess the best way to start it is, is this. Hey there. One of the openings that I'll be doing throughout this, I have a few different openings that are going to be going on through the throughout this whole thing. This weekend is the Severin sale weekend. If you watched my video or videos last night, depending on if you're like a Crimson Cult member or not, then you got to see either one or two videos. And thank you for that. I guess the best thing for me to do is open up my so if I get any Facebook messages, I can't see them normally on there, but I think I can see them if I open up my Facebook here. And I do want to be able to speak to everybody. Hey there, Swift. Welcome, man. So what I am doing right now, and what's been like the crazy things, I'm getting ready for this Severin sale. Well, I'm getting ready. It's on the go. One thing we'll have to say immediately. I'll take a lozenge. I have to probably take a few of these over those tonight because it is the box set flash sale that happens tonight. So I am super stoked about this sale. One thing I have to say right away at the gate, I'm trying to say it for a couple seconds now. Oh my God, did they ever do great with the website this time? Everybody, I can tell. I know a lot of people that have been have been in this sale before. Hey there, Alan. Enigma, it's not a bad one. Hey, hey the Burrow. So I did something different when it came to this one right here. So for those that didn't see my my Patreon video, this is probably for at least for the next couple years. This might be my last time like being able to buy from the sale itself. So because I'll be eventually one of these days, not yet. We don't know when actually. Hopefully heading to Morocco, and Morocco is a beautiful, wonderful place. But the type of films that comes from Severin or Ernesto are not going to pass the muster and make it across to Morocco. So that's that's just the way that it is. Like some different countries have different laws when it comes to that type of stuff. However, what we are doing right here, and I guess in a way it's a weird social experiment for the channel, is that I have limited myself on what I am going to spend. So we're doing this, and this is kind of a one-time only thing. I've got I always have the donation link down below. It's the one to use actually when you look at stuff. When the super chats and stuff, Google the grab 40% of it, but that right there, the Streamlabs link is automatic. So what I'm doing is from around yesterday, I set up the donation thing, and whatever I get donation wise, that's going to go directly into what I'm going to buy, and whatever that turns out to be, that's going to be reviewed on the channel. So if I end up with like enough for like a box set or something like that, the box will be reviewed here, whether it's Andy Milligan, the Hansby Hours. We'll do an in-depth review series on that, and I'm actually kind of excited about that. We'll see what goes. We may not get enough for like a big box set, but we'll try our best when it comes to that. Hey there, Dave. Yes, the sailing extremely smooth. This is I gotta say, there were a couple of like tiny glitches, nothing really big. Like people working on like getting the free shipping aspect of it and other things. But in all honesty, the sale has been fantastic. The website has gone extremely smooth. This has gone better than anybody could even imagine. I don't think anybody was too surprised to see it go the way that it did. And just in case, I gotta look here because sometimes there may be nobody's commented on the Facebook side of things, or I would have seen it. But I gotta talk to my dad today, see what he picked up. I think he was watching my video last night. He's very quiet. He rarely chats in the video. My mom says hi most of the time. My dad usually, unless we're talking like something where he's really really impassioned about, like maybe Hammer, Paul Nashi. That's when my dad will speak up. So and that, and if I get him onto the channel, I want to thank everybody that watched the Nev Camel video that I did, and I got asked about it. I didn't order anything yet, Dave. See, the idea behind this is that um, because of the upcoming move, and because this is my last time that I will be able to order anything from the Severin sale, what I did as an experiment on the channel is I left my donation link like in my last video, and left it down below. And tonight at midnight, whatever's in that whatever however amount like is made through donations from viewers, I'll go out and I'll order something from the Severin sale, and whatever that is, then you'll see me order it online. I'll do it live, and then I'll wait for it to come like everybody else will, and I'll watch and I will review. Well, hopefully Swift. Like we have our place there. It's just a matter of like it's a big move. I live in Nova Scotia right now, and there's some family things that you want to make sure that you do. But I'll be coming back and forth though. Like I'll be like if you're like one thing's if you're in Morocco, if you move to Morocco and you're not from Morocco, then like every 3 months you have to go outside of the country for the first 2 years. It's kind of because they don't do like a permanent like residency type of thing like you would do here in Canada. But and it's for the first 2 years you have to like go kind of come in and out. So for me, that's a good thing because I have a lot of family here in Canada. I got my kids, I got my mom, got my dad, I got my sisters. So I want to be able to go and visit them. Now the thing is that now don't worry, Swift, because even though I'll be in another country, that does not change my channel. It only changes the fact that I just want me to buy certain things in the sales. I will still be doing the sale videos whenever I can. I will be here for you guys, guiding you through all this stuff. I'll be expanding my channel as best as I can in Morocco. I will be doing a new setup there. You guys will get to see a new layout when it eventually happens. You'll see the place. You'll see my new my new movie library, which is going to take a while to put together. But all of this is a journey that I plan on taking you guys on. So I won't be abandoning the channel and going away from it. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing just the opposite of that. I'm going to be going on and trying to make it even stronger and do more of it. You'll get more of the videos. You'll get more of the podcasts, and I'll try to dive around. I will try to take you with me. So if I travel somewhere, let's just say I'm lucky enough to get it to another like here. Say I get to London, or say I get to somewhere like that, or Paris. I can take you guys with me, and I can show you guys around. So if I can get to a FOP, I can take my phone, Mickey Mouse on it, and take it out there and do a video. So maybe film a travel vlog during that's not a bad idea actually, Ray. A travel vlog's a great idea. Like I've been trying to keep you guys updated. If you're a Crimson Cult member, you've seen other things too, like behind the scenes that has been shown on the regular channel. You have a plan in my head on how I want to set my life. I do actually. We're looking at some big options right now when it comes to the library setup, because I've expanded from like not just movies, having some books as well. Right now over in Morocco, there is I wish I would have put the picture up actually. There's a picture of a shelf, and it has my Stephen Thrower books and my Jallo book by Troy Howarth and a couple other books like a slasher book by Justin Kershaw as well that are in like already there in the library waiting for me when I get up there. But again, this is going to take time. We don't have a time schedule as of yet. When I do though, like I will keep you guys updated. I will do travel vlogs. Razor, that was a fantastic idea, by the way. I'll be keeping things going as best as I can. Like there may be like a lull when I'm unpacking, obviously, but I'm still going to try and keep you guys updated. I'm going to try and like vlog as much as I possibly can during all this. So if anything, The call to cinema isn't just going quietly into the night; it's going international, and that's I'm excited about that. I'm excited to expand. That is one of the reasons that I've been trying to do as many unique and different videos as possible. That's why I'm trying to go on live and connect with as many viewers as I possibly can, because it's important for me to be able to not just keep you guys. You guys have been here. A lot of you guys have been here for a few years. I've been doing this channel for 10 years. This is my anniversary year. That's why you're seeing a lot of different things in the channel. You're seeing like different openings, kind of throwbacks to original things. If you've been around for a long time, then you've heard that opening music. Uh, Thank you, man. I really appreciate that, Swift. Uh, Before, like in my very early videos, if you've watched some of the other things I've done, there's been a lot of throwbacks to early videos. I've gotten Master Chaos on here a couple times. Again, big shout out to Master Chaos for when he's super busy. He's editing a film right now, Headless Horseman. So that should be that's a big thing. And he had a couple like editing setbacks, so he's working on getting everything edited and straightened away so that he can have the film ready to go for I think next week is actually it was when the first big one comes out. That's one of the definitely one of the issues when it comes to that. It's like but he came on anyway. Like he had editing to do. He was doing his own video later on that night, which I didn't go on like camera, but I did went in for a few minutes in the chat, and I for support afterwards after I finished my video, because he was nice enough to come on. I'm definitely trying to get as many people as I can on to the channel, like many podcasters and YouTubers as I can on at this point for videos for my anniversary year before the well, hopefully before the end of the year, hopefully before I move. But it's been a blast and everything that we've done. I'll just bring up the Severin site now just to show you guys how the things are going. There was the Bridget Leahy book. That was my initial thing. I love the Series X. Thanks for mentioning that, Razor. I think it's fantastic. Thank you, Swift, man. I really appreciate that. Hopefully I continue to be. I'll do my best to do that. I actually got the Series X, and I've been playing it like fairly consistently. When I got time recently, I haven't been able to play a lot. There's been a Vinegar Syndrome sale and this sale. Afterwards, I hope to do a bit more streaming with that as well. And even if you're not into gaming, like I will be talking movies and stuff and sales and all that. So when I'm doing a stream, you actually might find out some information about sales and films as well. So check that out. Hey there, what did you pick up last night? And shame on you guys for making fun of Libido. That's an actually cool movie, by the way. Gianni Giancarlo is actually a huge actor. Just so you know, the guy from Libido. Two of them are. The two lead actors are. But I actually loved your guys' video that you did. Bullet Blake was on Master Cass's video. It was hilarious, by the way, last night. Especially they did a sequence on on Andre Bianchi's Burial Ground. No, you didn't actually. I'll give you credit. You were the ones that did. But which was hilarious, and I love Burial Ground. So that was kind of fun seeing them like talking about that. Not kid friendly, but still definitely worth checking out. But did you pick up much from the sale? Severin, yes, Severin Wadzilla they will let you add to existing order. That is an option on the site. If you're not seeing it, like you should be, but just check to be sure. There's a couple like minor like tech snafus, nothing like sites going down or anything like that, but a couple like tiny things that that they worked on. I know one of them was the free shipping thing, and within an hour it was fixed. But yeah, you can add to existing order. That's an option as well. So the same as the Vinegar Syndrome sale, you can go in, put extra titles in, so you don't have to pay for extra shipping. $400 deep in. I am doing it in a different way, Bullet. So basically, right down there, you see the donation lucky thing. Whatever I make in donations, that's all I can spend on the sale. I'm limiting myself to that. But whatever I spend on the sale also has to be reviewed on the channel. So I've never done this before. It definitely limits me as opposed to like some people that can go in and just grab anything. But sometimes it's nice to do that. I remember back in the day, in the early days of like YouTube, there used to be these videos, and a few people used to do them, called these $20 pickups, and they take $20. They go to like pawn shops or Walmarts or areas like that, and they'd see what they could get for that amount of money, and that's if something was over that, no matter how fantastic it was, they couldn't grab it. They had to like put themselves within that range. The box set sale is what I'm excited about, Wadzilla. That's why I haven't got anything as of yet. I wanted to make sure. I think right now it's got around $59 American in money from donation. So I will be, if it's six of that, I may end up with 4K or something like that. If it gets higher, then we'll probably look towards the box set. The ultimate goal is all the Hansby hours, because that would make for a massive, not just a like one final big hurrah, but it would also make for a series of videos, a full course series of videos that I've been wanting to do for a while. So that's the goal. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, if it doesn't go the way, then that means it wasn't meant to go the way, and I'm meant to do something else. Either way, it's cool, it's chill. But I don't know if anybody else has ever done this, but it's something that I wanted to do this time around. I wanted to push. I'm trying to push and do different things with this channel. I want this to be stuff that you guys can kind of relate to. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. What's up? But we'll be doing it, and it has been it's been insane. Last night was over 5 hours. Wasn't a fan of Flesh for Frankenstein. Is there any chance you would enjoy Blood for Dracula? Oh, okay. See, honestly, Razor, most people like Flesh better. Now, I'm on the other end of it. Although I do like Flesh, I preferred Blood, but it is still it's got that. It still has that weird Paul Morrissey aesthetic to it. So this is not Dracula in the typical sense. This Dracula, Udo Kier plays, is weak. He's not like the powerful. He's weak because he can't get any virgin blood to say. I thought it was funny, like because he keeps trying to like seduce these people, and he keeps messing up because none of them are virgins. So he gets like violently sick every time. Every time he bites someone that's not. So it's bloody. It's got it's a bit wackier in a weird way than maybe the Flesh for Frankenstein is. But everybody's got their opinion on it. Picked up 24 titles for a total of $406. Wow, you think don't to sell? Well, I gotta say that is impressive, man. My biggest sale by ever, I think I did a big like Vinegar Sun one around 3 years back, 4 years back now. Where it was around like 20, probably around 22 titles, and it was like the highest I'd ever done. But it was for a Black Friday sale, and I literally got my titles like I was the last person to get my titles from at that point. I didn't care, man. Like it's just what I was getting. I thought he was fantastic as Dave. I'll agree with you, man. I thought Udo Kier was fantastic as Dracula, because he did such an incredible job in Udo Kier is really good. There's a few different Udo Kier movies that are really great that came out from Severin. He did one with Lyndon Hayden, which I really, really liked. Initially, when it came out, it had the saddest videos documentary as a bonus disc. But when it comes to looking at the sale, let me just see what we got here. I'm trying to be YouTube friendly here. But I also want to show you guys what I can see here. Oh, nice. So there are some bundles that are here. I don't think anything is sold out. I can't go into the big Bridget Leahy bundle because it's this has got some serious nudity there. Um, but this is a mega bundle. Uh, this is all the movies with the. This is just all the movies, like $206. But you got 4K. Uh, you got like seven. You got eight films altogether. Great features, incredible stuff. Some Franco upgrades. The big one is the 369 Canadian one. Uh, the bundle that interests me most was $175 Bridget Leahy bundle. It's only two films, but it comes with a Bridget Leahy book. And I'm a huge fan of Bridget Leahy, so I definitely, strong recommendations on stuff like that. I actually enjoyed Retribution. I won't say like Retribution is, it's not the greatest film ever made. I liked it. Um, it's an interesting title. And it's done. If you get the 3 disc edition, it comes with the soundtrack by Alan Howarth, the guy that did the soundtrack for Halloween 4 and worked with John Carpenter on a few things. So definitely it's good there. It's directed by the guy that directed Stepfather 3, but I think Retribution is definitely better than Stepfather 3. Although I have like a soft spot for Stepfather 3. You got Blue Underground's Uncle Sam 4K today. That is an awesome one, by the way. I remember the first time I saw Uncle Sam. They had this particular like VHS cover. Uh, Such good. Wim Lustig makes some incredible films. Now, recommendations for here, the Bridget Leahy stuff, definitely a recommendation for that. Um, I got to be like, this is where me and Master Chaos differ in that Faceless is, yes, it's a Jess Franco film, and yes, it's Bridget Leahy. No, it's not like a nudity-filled film. So, in all honesty, it's probably definitely more of a film for people that just want to watch a decent like Jess Franco film without that aspect to it. And it has a great cast too. We got Helmut Berger, Bridget Leahy, Chris Mitchum, Carol Monroe's in this, Telly Savalas, Anton Differing, Howard Vernon, of course, Lena Romay. We got a ton of great features on here. It's a 4K release. Definitely, I can definitely give a recommendation for this film. If you're expecting to see like Bridget Leahy, like nude or anything like that, pick up Female Executioner to go with it, because that's where you're going to get that at. But that being said, it is a really good release. Female Executioner is a fantastic little release too. Bridget Leahy was an actress that started off in kind of in adult cinema, but ended up working in regular. She was one of the ones that actually made it through. What I think of Akuma Sexual, I think it's a decent like Franco title. I mean, it's not Bahia Blanca level of of goodness. I got asked, like, actually comment. It was a nice comment too. Said I think it was one of my regular viewers who said that he doesn't think that Master Casa will like Bahia Blanca because he didn't like the Soledad Miranda ones. But most of the people that I know that don't like Franco tend to like that film for some reason. They're like, okay, yeah, this is one that I liked. Makuma Sexual is definitely more of a regular kind of Franco style film. It is, if you like the sleazer side of Jess Franco, it's in that range. It definitely needed an upgrade. I hope to see Bloody Moon get an upgrade, Mike, but I would prefer the Bloody Moon get the 4K upgrade. Severin ordered all the new releases besides. How can you miss out? Let me guess. These have slipcover. Is that it? Is that the reason? Like, your Franco upgrades. Are you a Franco fan? See, because I'm a Francophile. But All About Evil is a really fun little film. That's probably the newest film that they put out in this sale. Shadow and Mine, knew very little about this film, but it really fascinates me. The fact that there's this movie that nobody knew really that got banned years ago, and it's getting its first release, and it's a worldwide release, and it's coming from Severin with like short films and all that. And I love when I see like short films on a release, because that's how you really get to know what the uh, what the writers and the filmmakers were, their beginning, how they got their start, and that's important. I think that's a really important thing to be able to see. Franco fan, but no slip, no dip. Um, what total could you say gets the strongest recommendation for this sale? For this sale right here, um, strongest recommendation is probably, it's really hard. I'll break it down for you in a way that maybe not be the easiest one, but I'll say this: Bridget Leahy. Um, you're gonna get some good stuff here. It's like the Jess Franco film is one of his lesser sleazy films, but one definitely one of his better films per se. We got the Bridget Leahy Female Executioner is a good actioner, definitely along like the cop style films. If you are a fan, Swift, and you're very interested in hey Robert, welcome man, it's been a while, in like a Giallo, then Libido is an early Giallo, and it's co-directed and co-written by one of the greats of the giallo genre, and that is Ernesto Gastaldi. When people are like talk about people, the directors like Sergio Martino, Dario Argento, Lucio Fulci, Mario Bava, one of the people that they forget to acknowledge so often, unfortunately, is they forget to acknowledge Ernesto Gastaldi. And just to let's just to give you a kind of an idea, I'm gonna pop his name in here because I want to kind of show you something. Come on. So Ernesto Gastaldi has written a ton of really, really good films. 124 films in his library. He's written some things that you've probably seen on some like lower on some like 50 packs, things like Casablanca Express. He's written movies like Hands of Steel, which he went uncredited for, by the way. He was one of the writers on Once Upon a Time in America. Yeah, he worked on that film as well. He did 2019 After the Fall of New York. So The Cynic, the Rat, and the Fist was Ernesto Gastaldi written. Suspicious Death of a Minor was written, and the story was by Ernesto Gastaldi. You've got things like My Name Is Nobody, the seminal, Terrence Hill film is here with Henry Fonda in that one. We got he wrote Torso by Sergio Martino, which is a classic among Giallo fans. He did the classic western The Grand Duel. That's the one that's when he wrote. One of my favorite, one of my top five Giallos of all time, Your Vice is Locked Room and Only I Have the Key, is actually written by him. The Case of the Bully Iris was written by him. All the Colors of the Dark was written by him. The Case of the Scorpion's Tail, Strange Vice of Mrs. Ward, again a top five Giallo, was written by him. Light the Fused Sartana's Coming was written by him. The Forbidden Photos of a Lady Above Suspicion was written by Ernesto Gastaldi. Am Sartana, Your Angel of Death, So Sweet, So Perverse was a Gastaldi film. Day of Anger, and so many others. So when people look at this and they said, well, what's one thing that I should kind of pick up? Libido, and in all honesty, because I'm not quite sure how old Gastaldi is, uh, that postcard, the autograph postcard for the Ernesto Gastaldi, that is a piece of cinema history. So Death Walks Not, he has Torso, Death Walks a Minute, especially like it's so amazing the amount of stuff that he did. We got the Leahy bundle. If I got to actually choose which autograph, see, but the thing is that I like the fact. I know we differ on this one. I like the fact that there's like different like no problem, Swift. That's what I'm here for, man. That there's different like pictures, but there's three nice pictures. If there was one that was kind of an iffy picture, but like I think one of them's from Fascination, right? One of them's from Female Executioner, and the other one is from Faceless. I've seen very little Franco. There's so much to see, man. You were big into him and keep wanting me to check him out, but you couldn't find the time. Now's the time. He did. Like that's the thing. He's written some of the top picks of the entire genre, and people tend to forget the the stuff that he has done. Well, thank you, Ella. Yes, if you want to donate, please use the link that's streaming down below because that definitely helps out the channel and kind of the in the immediate thing. Whereas like super chats have to wait a month and a half. But everything else out. But in all honesty, like this has been a good month for the channel when it comes to it. When it comes to that, when is the close up close up? Well, here's the thing. There is it's you got a 2 and 3 chance, man. You got a 2 and 3 chance. And if you know somebody else is getting it as well, then there you go. Oh, the actor in this movie, by the way, the one you see on the screen right now, this guy right here. So that's Giancarlo Gianni. So he was a big actor, and he was big on like he did a lot of the dubbing, some dubbing as well. So one of the things that he did, like did the dubbing was he also did the dubbing for the Italian version of Kubrick's The Shining. Uh, in Italy, and Kubrick liked it so much. Now you know how much of a perfectionist Kubrick is, right? Kubrick liked his dubbing for Jack Torrance's character in The Shining so much that he sent Giancarlo a thank you uh, for his dubbing of the film. Well, you can actually watch Faceless, Robert, because there's not much of those naked chicks in there. So you'll be able to. That's when you'll be able to watch. You probably want wish there was more. The t-shirts are fantastic this time around. We got the Warriors of the Year 2072. Um, it's a very cool shirt. I wish I would have flattened it out a bit more, but that's just me. It's the PR guy in me. We have the Don't Go in the House t-shirt, which I think is absolutely stunning. It is gorgeous looking. Um, and it pops like this pops. The color choice was fantastic. It's like that. That's a really good point, Ima. Like says, hard to make recommendations in cult and B movies because these movies are so personal. You don't know people's taste. The good thing about this channel here, Ima, is that over the years, I've been doing this for 10 years. Uh, I've been talking to all people on here about movies, and you kind of get to know like what some people are into, and there are just like random ones like I think people should uh should dive into. I'm having mixed thoughts about. I like this is a gorgeous looking set. The Ray Dennis Steckler incredibly strange film set. Like there's a lot of like of this stuff that I definitely want to check out again. Uh, but that being said, I can't honestly say, hey, Vincent, welcome back, man. I can't honestly say like there's a ton of legit good movies on this collection. But if you're a fan of like schlock cinema and Ray Dennis Steckler, there's some good stuff there. There's a couple iffy titles there, but even those tend to be given like a bit of like historical significance behind them. So that's the thing. Even if somebody had told me there was a Ray Dennis Steckler set coming out and it was like, and it was just the films and there was nothing on it, um, wouldn't interest me at all. But the fact that the historical significance of the set and the fact that they dive so deep in there, and that you definitely want to check out what's been done. Beast and Heat is one that I have like and not one of my favorites, but I always recommend this one for the documentary Fascism on a Thread. Your Crypt Crystal Lee Volume 1 is going to be on sale. I know that some of my friends were not fans of that. I That's definitely a thought for me and my better half. What we enjoy those style films. I think Return of Captain Invincible. Like some people are iffy on that. For me, that's that's kind of a must. Mardi Gras Massacre the book. Even though I like comics, the book is actually a bit more intriguing for me for that release. Diving in like a little bit like farther down because I didn't want to plan to make this a long video. This was meant to be like a 20-minute video uh, to just get ready for later on tonight. So tonight it will be the night. It'll be when I make my final decision for everybody's here. This will be on my live on my regular channel. Air of the Blue is an excellent film, like an actual good film. Like there's some like that we like because they're cheesy and they're cult and they're it's that type of thing. But things like Out of the Blue, I think things like Kinky as well. The Mike Lee film that's on here, those are legit like solid mainstream across the board good movies. Like Kinky might be not everybody's style, but if you're like a fan of like Larry Clark and Kids and you've seen like Skins, then you're probably gonna enjoy that film. Yeah, it is one of those that's actually worth paying the full price for. There's a few here that I got to say are this time around, and no shade on any company at all. There were three titles in total that I think were worth the full price for the Vincent one this time around. It was Thriller, it was Cloak and Dagger, and it was Memory Connection. And really, depending on how into those films you are, well, I think those were three solid films. So great on Vinegar Syndrome for that one. When it comes to like the new stuff, for this one right here, I'll dive up again. I guess I'll have to go back, and I'll say out of these here, like actual put like full price on. There's a few. 4K for Faceless, Female Executioner, Libido, The Shadow of Mine for what it is, Blood Hunt. What's I hear such good things about. I don't think I've seen this one. But again, I've heard great things about Blood Hunt. A lot of people picking that up. And for $20, upgrade your Francos, even if they don't have slipcovers. There's some good stuff there. And things like The Shadow of Mine, which I don't think anybody ever thought was going to come. Tonight's the box set sale. I have a feeling people are going to go in quick and go in early when it comes to this type of stuff. I'm going to have a conversation with my better half on that. Let me just do something really quickly. I'll do like an update. All right. So we'll see if anything changes from here to tonight. I want to thank my latest one for the definitely generous donation. We have hit $87 US, so we are definitely in the range of being able to get a release for a box set release, which does mean which can mean a very big review series coming up, whether it's going to be Andy Milligan or the Hall Hansby Hours. We're getting extremely close to all the Hansby Hours. So I don't want to say people's names on here because their actual names come up here. I don't want to do that. But whoever gave the donation, I want to thank you so much. I appreciate that. It gets us very close to where we need to be, and didn't expect that actually, but I'm extremely excited, and it makes it even more exciting for the hey there, Dustin, for the for tonight's box set flash sale. Now the box set flash sale is going to go on at the same time as last night's regular Severin sale. Current system at the team is there. Did you get the? It's your favorite box set so far? It's Criterion level, man. It's Criterion level box set. But yeah, again, the updated amount on the and the donation fund is $87 American, which is fantastic. A Vincent package shipped today? Yes. You will see me be reviewing those. So for those that don't know or are newer to the channel, Dustin here, for my birthday, got me the 3 4K titles from Vincent in the pre-order sale. So those were Thriller, that was Miami Connection, and it also had the Cloak and Dagger title. 3 titles that I can watch. 2 of the 3 I can watch with my better half. So I will, as soon as I get those. I want to thank Dustin again for that, because I wasn't able to participate in the Vinegar Syndrome sale, and I put some shackles on myself for this sale here specifically, so I could do something different, something unique for the channel. I'm trying to resist the flash show, but come in. Even if you're going to resist the flash show, come into the video, Bucket of Blood, and check it out. See what I get. The donation amount is up to 87 right now, which does mean that at this point I can go with the Christopher Lee or the Milligan. If it reaches up a little bit higher, then I can go all the Hansby hours. But either way, probably. I honestly don't think it should be. Cloak and Dagger is really cool, Mike. It stars Henry Thomas from ET, and there's a game called Cloak and Dagger, and he has kind of an imaginary friend that's played by Fred Dabney Coleman, and it's a spy. It's a spy film. It's one you can watch with the entire family. It's one that as a kid I used to watch over and over again. I rented it. I saw it in the theater. I rented it so many times. That when this came out, I was super stoked about it. But it's a fun film. It's an 80s film. It's an action film. I don't know if some of it is going to be like nostalgia is going to play a part on it. You're going to go for the Nunsploitation box set? $40 is a great price for that set, man. And you got some great directors. You got Bruno Mattei, I think, on that one. I think, right? Joe D'Amato is in that one as well. Let's look at the sets. Let's do a quick look at the box sets here. Because that is obviously what I'm probably going to be shopping for. So as far as I guess the whole experiment goes for this video, it has been a success. We've reached a level. We've reached one of our goal levels. So the different ones that are going to be on sale, obviously these 2 are brand new ones. They're not going to be on sale. Nasty Habits, the Nunsploitation collection. I'm going to try and do this without showing it. Then Too Nasty has 4 films on it. We get Christina, Devil Nun. We have Story of a Cloistered Nun, Images in a Convent, and the True Story of the Nun of Monza. One of the best is Bruno Mattei, so it's not a true story. You get people in there like Susie Kendo, who, of course, she was in Torso. There's some interesting features on here. Not as many as I would have thought, to be bluntly honest with you guys. Extended Italian cut of the film for Christina Devil Nun is there with partial English audio. Sisters of Vice and Virtue, the Marquis de Sade and Nunsploitation, by Lindsay Hallam is here. So yeah, there's going to be both an R-rated and X-rated kind of cut. And I'll say that won't be X-rated, but it'll be what it is. Stories of a Cloistered Nun has interview with actress Martine Brochard. We have an interview with actress Eleanor Giorgi, and interview with camera director Danielle Nanuzzi, who's, I apologize if I butchered the name, as well as a trailer. One of the biggest things is the next one is Images in a Convent, because we get an audio commentary with the incomparable Kat Ellinger, who I definitely recommend. How are those all the colors of Giallo of the dark films? Oh, fantastic! Well, all the colors of Giallo, Andreas. That's a documentary. on Giallo films. Now, make sure you see a lot of documentaries because it is going. I'm going live for the box set one. The whole thing that Vincent I've done for this sale is I've cupped my hands when it comes to the sale, and the donation link that you see streaming down below. Um, Basically, whatever I get in donations is is all I can spend, and whatever I buy has to be something that I'm going to review on the channel. So we've hit the point where I should be able to get a box set. So we'll be going live for the box set sale. We're going to be looking in depth on those, and you're going to see me. You're going to see then my what the final tally on in the donation bank is, and what I'm will be able to order for that sale. So it's going to be a fun, interesting time, I think, and I'm going to get to see what you guys order as well. Kat Ellinger's commentary, I guess, is fantastic. We got 25 minutes of deleted scenes. That's a lot of deleted scenes, but with optional commentary by Kat Ellinger. The on the true story of None of Monzo. Oh, Screaming at Claudio Fragasso. Claudio Fragasso is a guy that directed Troll 2, by the way, and many other good films like Night Killer. But he's the screenwriter on this one, so there's an interview with him, an interview with the actress Zora Kurova. So we got some nice features on here. Do I do a panel like Master Chaos? I haven't as of yet. Like for me, it's getting all the people in together at the same time. But I do when I try to have at least one or two people on when I can. Um, I've tried to slightly differentiate myself because I know like there's some people that like do fantastic panels, and there's people that do fantastic interviews. And I do interviews. I'll do some smaller panel stuff. A lot of my channel is meant to be very much personal in the fact that I get to talk to you guys kind of one on one. And sometimes if I have like a co-host on here, it's fantastic. It's a great interplay between. But sometimes it's just me, and one of the reasons for that sometimes I just can't get a co-host at the time, or it might be the fact that if it's something where I want to kind of like really personally talk to people here, I can see your messages and I can respond to them pretty much like in real time. Here's one that I'm going for. We are at 87, so we're not quite there yet, but we're close to there. If this is the set that comes about, this will be my most challenging video series to date, because this is a full core box set with 19 movies, not including a 3-hour long documentary, a 126-page book, and a plethora of special features. This one here will be on sale for right now. The price for this one is $221 American. It will be on sale for $110 American as of I'd say as of tonight, as of 12 o'clock tonight. It's definitely something that I recommend. Disney movie reward points left over. So you ordered which one? The Mary Poppins. Oh, it's such a good movie, man. I was seeing Black Sun. It sounds familiar. But as you go down through here, like the ton of stuff that's here, and I truly appreciate. And a lot of these are like region free, like discs that are on here. You got movies from Czechoslovakia, from the UK, from the Soviet Union, from Canada, from Norway. It is definitely one of the bigger ones. That if this is something that I get, this is something that will take time to do the to Australia to the videos for, but it'll be worth it. Since we've only got to see 3 movies, I should wait for sale. Well, at least you got it. There's the thing. Like it's definitely one to have. It's one worth having in the collection. The Eurocrypt Christopher Lee will be on for $60 during the sale. This is regular price is $195, on sale for $136 right now. Will be on sale for $60. So it's the cheapest price it's ever gotten. It is a 9-disc set. So you get the Castle of the Living Dead, which actually I don't mind. It's a Paul Maslansky film. We've got some great features. The Challenge of the Devil, aka Catharsis. The Crypt of the Vampire is here. Sherlock Holmes and Deadly Necklace is here. Disc 5 and 6 is actually a series that was thought to be lost, and the only surviving episodes are 24 episodes, and they are all here. It was hosted by Christopher Lee. That is Theater Macabre. Uh, we have The Torture Chamber, Dr. Sadism, which did get released before on the Hemisphere Horror box set, but only as kind of a standard definition DVD. This is a brand new scan of the film from a 4K OCN with a ton of features. Relics from the Crypt has got a ton of stuff on here, documentaries and all that stuff that are worth looking at. The Dungeon of Andy Milligan is the other possibility. So this SRP price is $259. So this would be the SRP, guys. Its sale price right now is $162. It is going to be on sale tonight for $70. If you've gotten the Al Adamson set and you're going to be getting the Ray Dennis Steckler set and you haven't got this set yet, it is a great one to put into the collection. It is definitely going to be. It's a smaller box, which has a great. Jacob's right, which has a great. This one definitely has a great design. Or is he talking about the other one? But this one has a great design too. On here, you get altogether 14 films on 8 Blu-rays from Andy Milligan. You'll get a bonus CD of music from a composer that worked with Andy Milligan, a 128-page book by Stephen Thrower, and considering you know, Stephen Thrower books usually cost between $50 to $100. This is actually pretty cool. Hey there, Eddie. Welcome, man. That's the thing. That's why I got to make sure, Fry, because they'll have to pay shipping for the hot set. So at this point, Andy Milligan is probably the most likely. It'll all depend on. But when we come on at 12 o'clock tonight, I will do my final check for the donations, and then I'll make my decision. And when I look at the shipping, we'll see what there is, and we'll do and I'll do a buy live, and after that, I'll wait for it to come. I'll start the watching, and then I'll start the reviewing. It'll be a review series, which will probably call it something along the lines of a viewer select review series, a special review series done and created by you. There's some interesting titles on here. Definitely, if you like Hunchbacks, there's a lot of those in these films. I don't know what he had for Hunchbacks, but he did. But there's some really cool stuff on this set. Like the only Andy Milligans that I have in my collection right now are probably Fleshpound and 42nd Street, and what a great film that is. There's a bunch of the featurettes on here are fantastic. Now, that's a good thing. So anybody that's buying the set, the whole Hansby Hours, that is the only one that's going to have a shipping price on it. Everything else, if you hit the in the United States, it's $100 for free shipping, and it's all in U.S. cash, by the way. If you hit $150, it is going to be free shipping in Canada. If you hit $200, it will be free shipping everywhere else, which is anywhere internationally. So I'm probably going to be paying shipping anyway, because I don't think I'm going to hit the $150 mark in American. If I do, fantastic. One I do recommend for people to pick up if you haven't got it yet. Right now it's $101. The regular price is $156. This will be $45 during the sale, and that is the complete Lindsay Baker Giallo collection. If you don't have, there's no reason not to have this in your collection. If you like Giallos at all, like even remotely. Or Carol Baker or Roberto Lenzi. This is some of the great stuff they did, and there's some awesome music on here as well. So I definitely a recommendation when it comes to that. How did it go back like that? Come on. Oh, I'm on. I'm strict review right now. No, you don't. No, you don't, Satan. But again, a strong recommendation on that as well. We will be going live for the box set sale. We will be doing everything here. And so right now in a couple minutes, what I'm going to do is I am going to go and do whatever I need to do to get ready. for tonight, I'm actually very excited. We have now hit here. Thank you, Logan, to 99 US dollars. So basically, we're up to almost right up to the price of the set, depending on shipping that. We are really on goal for hitting the goal for getting the set that's wanted and needed. Well, either one of those two sets, whether it's Milligan or All the Hansby Hours, I'm sure we're going to get some really good reviews out of those. It's leaning towards All the Hansby Hours right now. And with that being said, guys, any thoughts on the complete? Buy it, like 1,000,000%. Like when it comes on sale tonight, Swift. If there's only one set that you can pick up, like pick up the Umberto Lenzi Baker set. There are 4 films in there. They're very, very good. And they're all fantastic things that I can recommend. Now the 4th film is less kind of more conventional giallo, as in like the sleazer stuff. That no, is fine, man. And I'm glad you asked that question. Than the other 3, but they have some great actors in all these films. From Jean Sorel is in, Erica Blanc is in one of these. Is in one of the films as well. It has a great soundtrack with some really cool music. Swift. So if you haven't picked it up yet, for $45, grab that set. If you want, John, well, there you go. But it's going to be cool. But anyway, guys, I'm going to head out right now, and I will see you guys here. Make sure you're here, because 12 o'clock tonight, I'll go live probably around like 11 or 10:30, 11, somewhere around there. I'll put up a link for it, and we will do a big review on the we'll do a big like overview on all this. Okay. But had to just give a shout out to my mom for a second. But guys, it's going to be a big night. Another one. Severin knocked at the park this time around. Kudos on Severin on the releases they put out, and on how well that the sale and the site went up. It has been fantastic for the. It's been fantastic. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys. My name is Aaron. I will see you tonight for the Severin box set sale. I'll put a link up here later on today. I got to go get something to eat right now, and get my my first caffeine of the day, and then I'll be back here. It's only going to be, what time is it right now? It's my time. It's 5:30, so it's really only probably another 5 hours before you can see me again. So I'll see you soon. For now, let's have it.